Hi, welcome to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make, well, I'm not exactly sure what the title is, but basically kind of non-gridded blocks. So let's just get straight into it because I have a lot to explain in this video. Well, I mean, kind of a lot, but yeah. So, as you guys know, when you place blocks, they have to be on a grid. So, like, I can put a block. Say, actually, let me get a different block. So, you can put a block here and a block here. That's all fine. But you can't put a block between, like, in the center. You just can't do that. You can't. Like, you can't move it 0.5 blocks because Minecraft doesn't let you do that. But I have a method which will let you do that. Let you do that. It's pretty simple, or I guess. And yeah, so it's basically just, well, you can see here that didn't work. Wait, what? Huh? Okay, so I guess I can't show it to you right now, but still, it's pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm going to show you how I can do it right now. So, before we do this, I will mention I'm going to put a world download in the description, in case you want it. But anyway, let's get back to this. So basically we have here a command, which you don't need to know the command. I'll put some commands in the description. So basically what you need to do is, well, pretty much make a setup that looks a little bit like this. So I guess you could, like, hold on, yeah, you can, so what you can do is you need to make this on your own in your worlds. I know I haven't even shown it off yet, but yeah, whatever. So if you want to make this in your own world, I'll show it eventually. What you need to do is, you need to get a repeating command block, and if you don't know how to get one, it's just give at SCOMM, press tab, press enter, you get a command block. And then what you want to do is place one, set it to repeat, and then if you pick block that, you'll get a repeating one in case you don't want to have to change it on each one. And make a setup a little bit like this. I guess you could kind of make it like this or something. You can make your other three commands anywhere, but yeah, but they could be wherever you want. You could have them like this, but I'm just gonna make my setup just, you know, like this, anyway. Then get a lever, put it on here and here, and then what you need to do is copy what I have titled the looks command. Yeah, it's kind of a weird name. It's the looks command. It'll be in the description. You need to copy that command. So you'd copy it. This would be in the description, this wouldn't be in a command block. You copy it from the description, put it in your command block, click done. And now I guess I don't really need this anymore. And then copy, I guess you could say, destroy command 1. So there would be another one, destroy command 1. Copy that, put it in the bottom one. Destroy command 2. You put in the middle one. This is all on the right side, by the way. So at the right, the one with 3 command blocks, repeating ones. And then copy destroy command 3, put that in the top one and paste it, and then click done. And now you have all your commands filled. Now there is another command in the description, which is actually a pretty long one. It might not be too long, I don't know, depending on if you work with simple commands. Example, just kill. That's a very simple command. Compared to that, it's very long, but compared to, I don't know, something like, one command creation command, then it's pretty short compared to those. But anyway, basically, no matter how long it is, you just copy it, and then, so get a regular command block, so put it down, wherever, look in it, click always active, done, and then go back into it, and then paste, well, I need to get the command, but paste the command in. Now, what you might think you'll do is, okay, so always active, paste the command, or something, paste the command. No, don't do that. What you have to do is, well, what I did, you have to click always active, then click done, look out of the command block. Well, you can't just hit escape. You have to hit enter or done, and then make sure you're looking out of the command block. Wait at least a 20th of a second, maybe 2/20ths of a second. Then, at least that, it doesn't have to be exactly that. You can wait an hour if you want. Look back, well, you don't have to, but, just wait, and just basically wait a little bit, and then look back into it. Then go Control V. Well, after you've copied my summon command, as I called it, and then you click on done, nothing's gonna happen. Then Control pick block. So if you don't know what that does, so, for example, let me get a sign. So, right. 1, 2, woo. Anyway, once you've typed out your random sign, okay, it doesn't have to be like that, but whatever sign with whatever text, if you actually, okay, well, if you don't know what pick block is, it's basically, as you can see, control, pick block middle click is mine. That's what it is by default. So you can see if I middle click this grass here, I get a grass block in my inventory. I can do the lever, I can do the repeating command block, I can do anything. I can put these down and then it'll take me to those. I don't even have to have it in my inventory. I can still get those. Yeah, you get the idea. So that's what pick block is if you haven't heard of it. But one thing is pick block has an interesting thing. So you see, yeah, the pick block. If you hold Control and hit go pick block, and you can see that every time we place a sign, it's got a text. But with just regular pick block here, you can see it's a regular sign with normal stuff that you can start typing anything you want. Yeah, so basically, yeah, so that you can just type whatever you want and that, and it's not gonna have the stuff. But if you go ahead and I don't know, like if you Control copy it, then it's gonna have that text. Same works for command blocks. You can see here that I can get this, and if I Control copy it, it's got this in it. So it works with command blocks. And then what you want to do is with your command block you set up earlier, you want to go Control, well, not inside of it, but Control middle click it, and then yeah, so basically with all, and you do that special thing, you see the sign has that, I Control pick block it. You'll see it as NBT, it says in like brackets, or not sure about brackets, but it'll say plus NBT, and then this also says it, so it should say plus NBT on the command block there, and if it does, you've done it right. If it doesn't, you've done something wrong. But anyway, or they like remove that feature that it says that in updates, but I don't see why they would. So basically, if you see that, you've done it right, and then, well, hopefully. So what you need to do then is with that, you just need to place it, and you'll notice that nothing really happened. Well, something kind of did. So if we actually break this, you can see that, what is this block? It's not even a block. Is it like a custom head? Oh my, what's this? Do you recognize it? I don't know. It's a shulker head. Basically, it's a shulker with invisibility, but we don't need to worry about that. That doesn't matter for you. But basically, what you need to do is get this one. If you turn it on, nothing's gonna happen. But if we actually go ahead and look inside of it, you'll see some things. Now, I actually forgot to do something, so before we do any of that, what you need to do is you need to basically, oh, hang on. Okay, what you need to do is go ahead and go to something where you'll see So the command will be summon armor stand, so he'll the minus 0.5 mil, marker 1, no grammar 1, power invisible tags, and then basically this tag is supposed to be like a unique tag that like no one else would use. But if for somehow you already are using that tag in what world this is, then I guess I would recommend changing that. But I don't think you will, because I don't think anything will have that tag, because I just typed in random characters and then that happened. But basically, yeah, so you don't really need to mess with that, although you might need to copy it, and you can change it if you want, but I wouldn't recommend it because you'd have to change a lot of other things. But I recommend copying that for now. But anyway, let's just get back. So continuing, passengers on a shulker, vulnerable tags. Input tag here. You'll see in these little arrow things. I think it's a like is a like lesser and greater sign. I don't think it's lesser. Lower and greater, less and not as much and whatever, and a greater and then whatever sign. Anyway, but basically they look like arrows. And then what you need to do is you need to replace that with, well, whatever you want. So I am, for example, gonna go, I don't know, like, let's go put in cobble, you can be whatever you want, but cobble, it can be whatever you want, but it doesn't have to be cobble, it can be whatever. And then what you want to do is, well, that's how you need new. Now, if you notice, we copy this, nothing is changed at all, but, yeah, not really. But, what we can actually do is if we, go in this command block, what I had called the looks command, or whatever, yeah, it was a very bad name. It might have changed, but I don't think so. So, what I call the looks command, you go in there, and then, or once you put it in a command block, you go in there, and then you see execute a tag equals input tag here. This is what you made your other one. Now, I made it, as you remember, couple, so we're going to put that in, and then you can go back here, someone falling, blah, 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 and then block, it says block, so block colon, and then in these more arrows, block, you want to change this with your block. So, for example, I'm going to do cobblestone, and then now, nothing's really happened, but if we turn it on, nothing happened. Wow, I'm so good at this commands. Okay, what did I do wrong? Oh, cobble. What the heck? Anyway, if we spell cobble right, you can see that now we have cobblestone blocks. Exactly what we wanted. And as you can see, it has a hitbox, so we can ram our face into it if we really want to. But basically, if we put it down, you can see that it's very glitchy. It might hurt your eyes if you're really, I don't know, but it shouldn't hurt your eyes too much. But basically, you'll see this. If you just left click the block, that weird illusion will go away. Like, I don't know, it's not an illusion, I don't know. But now, if we put two of these, now we can just bang our head into the wall. And these have a hitbox, and you can see we're up here, and it's as you'd expect it to be. So yeah, it's pretty nice, and yeah, well, I would assume we say it's nice, maybe not, or I don't really know. But anyway, yeah, so it's it, and yeah. So now you might be wondering, how do you get rid of these? And you also notice that this shulker didn't get touched, and it didn't have cobblestone. The reason is, it has a tag of input tag here, because I didn't change the tag before. You'll notice that we get this command block, which was the other one, these are not affected, and because you can see that I didn't change the input tag here. So if we actually change this to, for example, I don't know, red, and then redstone, and then we do that. If we copy this now, you can see that, well, still nothing's happening. But if we copy this command and then do it, so I did the control copy trick to copy the command in it. But then if we actually activate this, and then we change this block to redstone, stone_block, and then we change the cobble to redstone, and as you can see, some are redstone, some are nothing, some are cobble. Yeah, so yeah. Anyway, so to get rid of them, you need to activate the line of 3, and then if you go up to them, you'll either see them die, but they won't drop anything, or they'll just vanish. It's gonna be random which it does. And if you do it, you'll see it either goes away or you'll see a sugar die. Yeah. So this is basically what's gonna happen. You just run up to them to do it, and then you can deactivate that. But yeah. So keep in mind though that this will well, hang on. Okay. So keep in mind that this will only happen. This will only, like, I don't know, what would you say, work, or I guess you say work, but this will only destroy things nearest to the nearest player to the command blocks. That's a lot to say, but basically what I mean is yeah, I can see both work, so yeah. But basically what I mean is what this will do is it will delete the blocks to the nearest player in a radius of 2 blocks of the blocks. And the only player who will delete the blocks is the player closest to the command block. So it won't all players won't destroy blocks, but if you wanted to, you can just change this selector. So maybe you could go if you know commands at all, you go add a tag equals D or something, and then that would make it so that you can see that I'm no longer destroying them. And oh no, it's permanently here, but no, it's not. Because if we just go scoreboard players tag me, or just at S, and add, and then we could just go D, and then voila, I'm destroying these. But then, oh, we don't want to destroy it, we can just remove it, and then there we go, we're not doing anything. But again, if we add it, it'll go away. So basically the selector, wait, is this the right thing? Yeah, okay, the selector right, the selector that you'll see right here is default for @P in the command that you see in the description, but you can change that to @E, which will mean any entity, which will make it basically get destroyed instantly, because the entity that is basically for the block will destroy itself, so you wouldn't want to do @E. So I guess you could do @P, which is default. I'm going to just keep it on @P because that's default. But yeah, so we can, have both of them, and you can not only have 2, you can add another. So I could change this instead of, well, I guess this is still the cobble, but we could just I'm not actually going to do it, but I could change this to stone. And then I could add another one of these, which will put the block stone, and then the tag of stone. So yeah, you get the idea. You can do whatever you want. And the tag doesn't have to be stone. You could make it S for stone, C for cobble, and R. And so then you'd execute something with a tag of R, and then put redstone. It doesn't have to be, like, stand for the block it's going to place or anything. It doesn't have to do that. But yeah, so, that's just the empty still green. I should get rid of this command block. It's useless. It doesn't put a block. But now you might be thinking, okay, interesting. But it's not interesting actually, because are you kidding me? These are still they're not non-gridded blocks. They have to be on the grid. You can see that they're exactly perfect for the grid. But wait, no, you're wrong. They start at the grid, but you can change that. You'll copy the TP command from the description. So there will be a TP command in the description of this video. You just copy it, type in chat, and press T, press V. Actually, wait a second. No, the command, the teleport command. So I'm gonna name the command the teleport command. The teleport command will be this. So what this will do is it'll basically teleport all these special blocks. Which, if you you can notice that you can kind of tell that they are, I guess you could say, special blocks. I don't know, non-grid blocks, even though they're on the grid right now, by kind of looking at them, and you'll see that you don't have like an outline to say if you can break them, and Also, if you're in survival, you can't break them. So yeah. And then you can't really. You can hear a punching noise. And if you're in creative mode, you can actually kill the shulker in here, which is how it works. It uses a shulker, but you probably would. I wouldn't. But even if you did even if you did kill it, you can't do that in survival. So only in creative can you kill it. But one thing I want to mention, to make sure you're not doing it wrong, is even if you kill it, you can see that nothing is left. But there actually is something left. We go in spectator, you can see that, well, right now everything's glitchy. Yeah, I'll get to that later. But there's still an armor stand left right here. So you'll want to activate this and just destroy the armor stand there to make sure that it's only make sure that there's nothing left over. And if you want to get rid of it where there's no armor stand left over, then you have to use the destroy commands. Anyway, so yeah, how to move these part of a block. So what you need to do is, again, run that little command there, which is actually going to, again, be this. Okay, so you run this command, and then if we actually put in a 1 here, you can see that they all move. Wait. Okay, yeah, they all moved. Right, okay. They all moved to the positive Z direction, so you can watch them. You can see that they're moving. Now, you can also see that if you watch closely, watch this block, you can see the shulker there for a little bit. That's only because, like, the shulker takes time to update its rendered position, but the falling sand blocks don't, so they're instant. So that's kind of why. And if we do 0.1, you can see that now they're off the grid. So I can't put a block here because then it would put putting a block and a block. But you can see that we can. These blocks here. They're not on the grid. Let's zoom in. You can see that this is like they're like 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.8 pixels off or something. You can even see that if I can go 0.01 and it moved like a tiny bit. It didn't move that much. Like you can go 0.001 and you can see it moves at the smallest of inches, less than an inch. I don't know if you can watch, but watch it as close as you can. It's only moving like, why did it push me? What? It pushed me. Anyway, it's only moving like 1 pixel. Yeah, sometimes they push you. It's like, oh, come on, it's only moving 1 pixel. Like, that is like how deep. You can even go even less. Like, how less can this get? Like, it's too much for me. Yeah, this is, I know, it's way too much. Now, as you can see, there are a few odd things. Well, maybe not odd, but you can see that if we teleport at 1, you can see they do that. But if we go far away, you can see that it doesn't do that. That's because we're not close enough to them. If we get closer, you can see now that, like, only 1 moved. It's kind of weird, I guess. But yeah, so we can actually, I'm going to try and, I want to do something really quick. Oh, wait. Anyway. Yeah, if I do this, and then now both of the blocks are in the same block, basically. That's interesting. Well, now we can't separate them apart. Okay, that's bad. Don't do that. Don't put 2 blocks in one place because you're able to do that. Otherwise, that will basically combine into one. But yeah, so it's pretty cool. And you can even make, like, this is sort of, not quite, but it's kind of the trick I used for my elevators video. If you haven't heard that, if you haven't seen that, I'll put a card right here that'll take you to that. And if you click it, you'll go to the elevators video, with functions and stuff. So yeah, you can see here that, well, you can see that it's really cool. Like, it is. But basically what I mean is yeah, it's the blocks, and you can see that it works with elevators. So we can actually copy one of this commands. So we can go, like, I guess mine is 0.05, and you can see they just move down a tiny bit. And if we actually copy that command, get a repeating command block, and do this, and then we get a lever, and then we turn on that lever, and then if I actually get on there, okay, so if we do this, you can see now that it's like an elevator, so it's pretty cool. As you can see, they're also half in the block, which makes a weird graphical glitch. Yeah, you can see it's like half cobblestone, half dirt, so it looks really weird when you're moving around. But yeah, so you can do whatever you want with this. It's actually a pretty cool slabs kind of thing, so you can make custom slabs. I actually never thought of that. That's actually a really cool idea. That just gave me an idea for like a function I could make. Custom slabs with functions. Anyway, but yeah. So basically, if I go ahead and get rid of this, yeah. Well, mine's lagging. Okay, why is I still lagging so much? This makes no sense. Alright, so what's having lag there, as you guys saw. But anyway, we can just go ahead and destroy this. So, it's pretty cool. Wait, are these? Oh yeah, these are still them. Anyway, we can put some, yeah, we can make like custom slabs. Oh, right there, I have the, kill mode on, or kill mode. Anyway, I have that little thing on. But basically what we can do is we can now make custom slabs for Minecraft. So I can just put some of these and then put like more of these. I don't know, just make any shape I want. Anyway, basically I can do that, and then I can, okay, it's lagging. Anyway, I can run this to, it's still lagging, wow. Alright, hopefully then not too much more lag. Well, sorry guys, sorry. Anyway, we can do that, and alright. I was like, what happened? Oh, but it just was, you know, it was a radius thing, whatever. So let me just get rid of these. Okay, so now that I keep in mind the radius. Oh, and by the way, if you just want to increase the I guess radius of how far the whatever, I don't know, but if you want to increase the radius on how far the it will affect your blocks, you can increase this. So if I make that 10, then it'll move them all, and I could, you know, like if I get far away, I can put one, and so if I go out here, then I can, if I make this a 5, you can see those by default, it's not gonna find it, but if I do 10, it will find it, and then make a redstone block slab. That's kind of interesting, I guess, maybe. And we can do that, and then we get a glitchy block. But yeah, so, yeah, anyway, let me just, I want to get rid of that. I guess I can, because there's nice, get rid of command. It's kind of weird with lighting sometimes. Lighting isn't perfect, as I also knew before, because, like, I don't know, how do I say this, but, like, it's kind of, it has no smooth lighting on it, but, oh well, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, you can see that they're functional. Yes, that's right. It's functional slabs. So you can you can go up on them. Yeah, you get the idea. So you can see my coordinates is 4.0, 4.5, and yeah. So it is a very cool little thing. So as you can see, these blocks are not on the grid, and I can even move them. I don't know, a little bit to the. I actually want to get rid of this, but I can even move them a little bit to the side if I wanted. Maybe I did. Maybe I wanted them to do, like, maybe I wanted them in a half of a block again, or wait, oh right, oh yes, I want it in Minecraft. Hold on. The vertical slabs! Yes, that's right guys, new vertical slabs with this. We've always wanted these, haven't we? I just love this. Anyway, that's enough. So, yeah, it's vertical slabs, and again, it's kind of weird, the lighting, there's not much I can do about that, but if we actually go to, like, glowstone, I'm pretty sure maybe if we, like, put, okay, maybe not. I thought if we put lights around it, it might light it up, but apparently not. But like with shaders and stuff, it might look good, because shaders, you know, they fix lighting glitches, I'm pretty sure, pretty much. So yeah, that's it's pretty cool, and they're functional. You can see they have the right hitboxes. Now there is a glitch that I've run into recently, actually, like as well, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so if we actually put right here, you can see that it deletes. Yes, that's right. It deletes this block, and we can't put it back. And also, if we try and destroy that one, so we don't like it anymore. Actually, let me get rid of it. We don't like it anymore. We can't even get rid of it. But don't worry though, it'll kind of automatically go away after, I don't know how long, just like a few seconds. But yeah, so as you can see, it looks a little bit weird. We can go inside it, but it'll eventually pop into an item. And also, sometimes it won't do that if the black is different. So you can see that we have that. And it's not doing it here, but also keep in mind that even though the block can be there, it still can be placed if you break it. So yeah, keep that in mind. But yeah, anyway, so we can just we can turn this on, so I can then get rid of this thing because I don't like it anymore. And then we can turn it back off, and then yeah, so vertical slab, something we've always wanted in the game. Kind of already possible in survival Minecraft, because I've seen some videos on like vertical slabs and Minecraft survival, but I mean, it's still pretty cool. Looks worse though, but anyway, yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, and if we actually get rid of these, you can see here that sometimes somehow the lighting does get sort of fixed, but even if we do that, it's still not perfect. We get like full block. Yeah, you get the idea. But it can be pretty useful if you actually just kind of thought of a use for it. If I go turn it on, I've actually had this idea in my mind for a while. If I was thinking how good it would be for vertical slab. If you get stairs, and then I go ahead and get some stairs here. I'll just go ahead and build it off camera. Right, so we just run this command, and boom! I get rid of command, boom! So as you guys can see, if you don't know what this would be, it's actually kind of hard to see, but basically, it is, well, yes, you might expect, maybe not, I don't know, but it is a it's like a, I don't really know, it's like if I go ahead and, hang on, for table booths, so you can see that you'd be useful at a table at some sort of restaurant. Sometimes they have it going in and another one sort of, and if you actually extend this, okay, so I'm doing a lot of stop recordings kind of, but basically once I get it right there, you can see that, okay, yes, I did exchange them for carpets instead of pressure plates, which I actually don't like that, because that makes it where, okay, whatever. Okay, so I like pressure plates better because you can sit in the chairs better. But basically, you guys get the idea on what it's supposed to do. So you have some of these, and then you do exactly the same thing on this side. It would be the same. So, yeah. So that's kind of interesting. So it's kind of sometimes the seats go up, so you have something to put your head on. You're not putting your head on other people. Yeah, that would be weird. You're laying your head back, and then someone else laying their head back, and you hit each other. I don't know. It's just... yeah, so it's a pretty cool thing you can add, and I actually need to use the pick block here, because I, for some reason, got rid of some of the items. But yeah, so you can see, I didn't mean to put that. You can see that, well, I have to put these, but, oh dear, now I have to worry about only doing the ones that I want. Okay. Something's telling me that this will work, but I don't know. I really don't know. It probably won't. Okay, good. So it works. So as you can see, yeah, so it's kind of like this would go on forever. You can see the pattern. And yeah, so it's kind of like you'd sit here. Your rest of your people would be here. And then there's your little head behind, or headrest behind you. And one kind of interesting thing, the last thing I'm going to show in the video, is you can add, if you make a wall of this, you might think this is a really stupid thing, why would you want to do this, seriously, but it's actually kind of useful for hiding messages, in behind walls, basically. So if I can remember what it's called, a sign, yes, I don't know why my mind went blank there. Couldn't think of the word sign. Anyway, so if we actually type I don't know, hi, or we could put whatever on there because I see, yeah, that's pretty boring. But now if we actually just continue our room here, you can see that it does look a little weird, but like, so just pretend this is a full wall. I know you won't believe me, but well, I mean, you can't believe me because it isn't, but just pretend it's a full wall, okay? Even though it looks like a giant chair without it, with the what you sit on being grass. But anyway, it kind of looks like, I guess, a throne or an armchair. Anyway, that's not supposed to be. So, pretend it's a room, and then, if so you can't see the sign right away you do. But, if we actually use F5 mode, we can look behind the wall. Now, you might think, well, you're cheating, because you have the little holes here. Well, even if we block these up all the way, you'll notice that we can still see through. These don't really have like hitboxes for F5 mode, because F5 mode stuff can render through entities, so it doesn't like stop. And like you can see here, it doesn't just go in the grass blocks to not see me. But basically, yeah. So we can now see that there's that sign that says hi, but over here there is no way we can figure that out. Only F5 mode can show us. So if you see someone kind of looking at the wall and trying to look, and they're just staring at it for a while, you probably know that they're looking at something behind it, and they saw something. But basically, yeah. So, yeah. So even though they'll think like, oh, what happened to this wall? This isn't normal. It's weird lighting. But then they won't figure out. They won't think to like press F5 and look through. But yeah. So that was a lot. But yeah. So, that is pretty much it. If you enjoyed this very long video, leave a like and subscribe for more. And so, yeah, basically you can, make non-gridded blocks. So, I can do that, and then they're not right. You could do it 0.5, or you could go 0.49. Don't know how you'd want to do that, but you can, and then it's just like 1 pixel, not, you can see that they are touching on this one. They're not quite corners. You can see that if I go here, that you can just kind of tell that it's, yeah, whatever. Anyway, you can kind of just tell that it's not quite perfect, unless your eyes are bad, which they might be. Not saying your eyes are bad. I'm hoping they're not. But anyway, yeah, so we can actually just point, 0.01, and then now they are completely blocker lined. Right, they're correctly blocker lined. So we can just teleport it, I think, +1, yeah, and then we do that. And I ruined these. Yay! Anyway, let me just go radius of 10, okay, so I just finished this. I finished this really quick, and it's lagging again. But yeah, so I finished, because this thing broke for a second there, but my frame rates are dropping, which means I gotta end the video here, but I already was, so that doesn't really affect me. But yeah, so if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe for more lag spikes. But but leave a like and subscribe for more just videos. Hopefully they're not gonna have too much lag in them. But yeah, so yeah, enjoy the video, the very long video. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, so like I don't even know what I was saying, but anyway, yeah. Hope you enjoyed this long video. That's not my outro, but whatever. Who cares? Maybe you care. I don't know. Okay, I gotta stop the video. This is too long. Okay.